Okay, when it comes to this, and that is Gentile, color don't matter, because a Gentile can fool you with his color. So it boils down to those with the Spirit and those without the Spirit. So we're looking at a picture of two twin girls that mimic Esau and Jacob, maybe even Cain and Abel. So you got one that comes out black and you got one that comes out red, a pinkish red color, right? And the one that came out red, Esau, was born without a spirit. So God said, those born without the spirit is of the flesh, and the flesh can never please God. It is the spirit that makes us bow down and worship God. So when God say that you are the temple of God, that means that the spirit is inside of your body. They are not the temple of God. So he tells the Gentiles they are defiled, right? And he says to the Gentiles, I abhor you. He tell us to go, before you leave your gift at the altar in Matthew, he tell us to go make it good and make peace with your brother. You know, turn the other cheek with your brother. But with them, he makes a proclamation of go to war, meaning that Joel 3 number 9, proclaim this. It's a proclamation. Proclamation. Ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. You're not going to get out of it, Gentiles. So when it says nation will rise up against nation in Mark 13 number 8, and kingdom against kingdom, it is all Gentile nations. All Gentile nations. And they already starting to fight. They fighting in the White House. And then God says, and I will call for a sword against them throughout my mountains, says the Lord, and every man's sword shall be against his brother. That is how intense the war is going to get. So back in Mark 13 number 8, it says it will be nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes and famines and troubles, and these are the beginning of sorrows, you know. And so they already starting to fight against each other. When Satan turns against Satan, his kingdom falls. And so they mark everything by post World War I and post World War II. That's how they value items. Everything was about war and is about war with the Gentile. They got the neo-Nazis. They got their games, the god of war, you know, Satan, their father. They got the War of 1812. They got the militia groups. They got the Knights of Malta. They are invaders, so they invade people's lands. And then what's the meaning of invade? It's when an armed forces or its commander enter a country or region so as to subjugate or occupy it. They have occupied land all over the world. All they do is war.
Round one, fight!
That is all they do is war. And so God already made a statement. As a man soweth, so shall he reap. And they are going to reap it in the end. And that's why I said the harvest is ripe for the reaping. And the reaping is, and that's in Ezekiel and that's in Job, the harvest is right. Go down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, says God. You're already there. It's Syria and it's Israel, right in the middle of both of those places, you know, and prepare for war. And so they shooting down Russian people, Americans is getting killed, and Syrians, and you name it, they getting killed up in there. And basically it's the starting, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And then watch, on that day, if you are Gentile, and it doesn't matter the color, black, white, green, yellow, and brown, the color don't matter. So when I say Gentile or Edom, Edom may be white, but Gentile means them all. They're going to fight with each other. So if you're in the house and that time comes, each man's sword is going to be against his brother. God is 100% correct. So when he said he's going to lift us out of here. He's going to lift us out of the place where you enslaved us. So when he take us out, the good is gone. All the demons and hell break loose on earth. And every Gentile, if the father is going to fight against the sons and the mothers and the daughters, they're all going to fight each other. And that's retribution for what they did worldwide. Because ever since the Gentile been here, all he's been doing is war. It has never been any peace. So God said, they fool my people by saying peace when there is no peace with them. That's straight up in the Bible. When there is no peace. So in the end, the Gentile get what he deserves. So each of them is going to kill each other, because it states friends that day will be enemies. This is Raptor News.